Alright guys, my name is Shervin, welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the Amex Platinum Card. Now the Platinum Card is an expensive credit card to own because it has a substantial annual fee. But it is also easily one of the best credit cards because of all the benefits that it offers for travel. In fact, if you are a frequent traveler, this card is a must own. Because even though you would have to spend quite a bit on the annual fee, you would get your money's worth many times over. Now, if you watch the end of this video, you're going to find out exactly how much it costs to have an Amex Platinum Card, what benefits you get with the card, and if it is the right fit for you. And as always, if you're new to my channel and you enjoy this video, make sure to smash the subscribe button down below and join the community. I make new videos about personal finance and investing on a regular basis. And by subscribing to the channel, you get to see all my new videos right as they come out. Also, if you enjoyed the video and want to support me even more, then do me a favor and smash the like button down below for the YouTube algorithm. But alright, with all that said, let's get right into the Amex Platinum Card. Now this card comes with a $699 annual fee, which basically means that it costs $700 every single year to keep this card open. Now obviously that is a sizable amount for the annual fee of a credit card. But again, if you're someone who travels frequently, you're going to get so many rewards and benefits from this card that is going to make that $700 fee completely worth it. To start, you get $200 of that annual fee back right away just on your annual travel credit. Now this credit can be used on anything from flights to hotels to car rentals, whatever is travel related. And again, if you're someone who travels frequently anyways, then this is like getting $200 back for free. Which really means that instead of paying $700 as the fee, you're really only paying $500. Now the next amazing feature of this card is the airport lounge access, which includes over 1,300 different lounges over 140 different countries across the world. Now, this is not only limited to the American Express Centurion lounges, which are already great and can be found almost everywhere, but it also includes other VIP lounges at other airports that don't already have an American Express Centurion lounge. So that basically no matter where you're departing from or where you're going to, you can almost always find some VIP airport lounges at the airport that you're going to. All you need to do is show this credit card, show your boarding pass and a piece of ID, and you should be good to go. And just because you have this card, you get to enjoy all those VIP lounges for completely free. Now again, if you're someone who flies frequently, then this card will pay itself off just for this one feature alone. But we're not even close to being done. There are so many other features that we need to talk about. Now, having this card also grants you out of province or out of country emergency medical insurance up to $5 million per person for the first 15 days of your trip. So basically, anytime you travel for 2 weeks or less, your entire travel medical insurance is covered by just owning this card. There are also a ton of other minor features such as trip cancellation insurance, trip interruption insurance, flight delay insurance, baggage delay insurance, hotel burglary insurance, lost baggage insurance, travel accident insurance, rental car insurance. Basically, almost anything that can go wrong when you're traveling abroad would be covered for you for completely free just because you own this card. But as if all those features were not already amazing enough, you also get Purchase Protection Plan, which basically means that for up to 120 days after you buy anything with this card, that product is insured for any accidental damage or theft. So basically, if you buy a brand new laptop and just a couple of weeks after you buy it, someone steals it from you, or if you accidentally damage it, it is going to be insured by this card. So whether you have to pay for a new replacement or just pay for repairs, Amex will cover all those costs fully under the Purchase Protection Plan. Now you also get the benefit of extended warranties when you buy anything with this card, where you get up to an additional year in warranty time. And as well as all of that, you also get front of the line access to a lot of concerts and special events. So as you can see, there are a ton of benefits and features that come with this card, and we haven't even talked about all the points that you get when you buy stuff on this card. Now for every dollar that you spend at restaurants, you get 3 American Express points. For every dollar that you spend on travel, you get 2 American Express points. And for every other dollar that you spend on anything else, you get 1 point. Now, each American Express point is worth approximately 1 cent when you're redeeming it towards travel, which means that you're basically getting 3% back at restaurants, 2% back when you're spending on travel, and 1% back on everything else. Now, 3% value back at restaurants is actually not the highest return you can get here in Canada. There's the Simply Financial Visa card, which is free to own and gives you 4% back at restaurants and bars. But other than that, the rest are pretty good. 2% value back on travel is pretty decent, and 1% value back on everything else is alright too. Now, when you first open up this card, you also get the sign-up bonus of 10 points for every dollar spent at restaurants for up to 20,000 points. So basically, when you first get this card, you want to make sure you use this card for the first $2,000 that you spent at restaurants. Also, you can get an additional 90,000 points in sign-up bonus as long as you spend at least $6,000 on this card in the first 6 months. So again, when you get this card for the first time, just make sure you put all your regular expenses on this card for the first 6 months. And as long as you do those two things, you can get up to 110,000 points in just the sign-up bonus. That is the equivalent of $1,100 that you can spend on travel, and you can get that right away just from the sign-up bonus. So between all the features that you're getting, the sign-up bonus, and the points that you're going to get afterwards, this card is definitely worth the $700 annual fee if you're someone who travels frequently. If you don't travel frequently, then this card may not be for you because you may not end up getting all the value from the $700 that you're spending every single year. Now, there's also a business version of this card, and we're going to take a close look at that one too because that one is a little bit different and is quite interesting. Now, of course, in order to own this card, you have to be a business owner. You can't just get this as a regular person who doesn't own a business. But if you are a business owner like me, then you can get this card for just $500 a year instead of $700. Now, granted, you don't get the $200 annual credit for travel like you do with the regular version of the card. So really, at the end of the day, you're spending the same amount on the annual fee. But the interesting thing is that if you are a business owner and you use this credit card for your business, you can use that annual fee as a tax write-off. Because again, it is a cost that you have in order to run your business. It is the money that you're spending in order to make sure you have the business credit card so that you can use it to buy stuff for your business. And of course, if you use that $500 annual fee as a business expense tax write-off, you're essentially paying way less than $500 for that annual fee. So you get to enjoy basically the same card with pretty much the same benefits for quite a bit less depending on what tax bracket you're in. Now, almost all the features I mentioned for the regular version of the card are also included with the business version. The only difference is on the points. Now, with the business version, you just get 1.25 points for everything, which really is not all that bad either because that 3 points back on restaurants was not all that useful because there is a better card that gives you 4% back. So what you could do is you can sign up for the Simply Financial Visa card for free. That card is completely free to keep open. You can use that for anytime you go to restaurants, bars, or coffee shops and get 4% back. And then just use the Business Platinum card to get 1.25 points on every other dollar that you spend. Now, another slight difference is in the sign-up bonus where you have to spend at least $7,000 in the first 3 months in order to get 110,000 points. So you would have to spend a little bit more in less time, but you end up getting the same sign-up bonus at the end of the day. So if you're a frequent traveler, I highly recommend these cards. They're going to pay for themselves many times over if you travel on a regular basis. Now you just need to figure out which version is right for you. If you are a business owner, then you may as well just go with the business version and write off the annual fee. And if not, you can just go with the regular version and that's completely fine too. Now that's about it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Now make sure you're following me on Instagram. I post there regularly, so if you want to be a part of it there, make sure you're following me there. And as always, if you have any questions about any of the stuff that we talked about in this video, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. I always respond to every single question that comes in. And with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.